the permitting process is punitive. It actually, in essence, what it feels like for a lot of people who don't have a lot of money, who are just want to put a shed on their property, they can't build it. If it's over a certain size, some places like 8 by 10 or 8 by 12, you can't build any bigger than that unless you apply for a permit. So that's, in my opinion, it's a punitive measure. So if you're really concerned about the safety of the person who's applying for this permit, don't you think that should be free? Like, that shouldn't cost a thing. That should be part of your property taxes that you're already paying. It should all be lumped in. So what people are doing, because permitting is so expensive, and it's basically like another tax on the products you already bought. So what people are doing, and I know this because I've been in the trades for so long, people just do it without permit. Now, if code enforcement is truly in the business of safety, then you need to understand this concept, because people don't want to pay more money on top of what they've already paid, plus you're going to raise their taxes. So here's what's happening, because it costs so much money and it feels like a bunch of fines, people are just building without permit. Now, the premise of code enforcement being safety, it's no longer, you're losing people. Like, there's all these people that are doing it without permit because it's too expensive, and so now all these people are potentially being unsafe, and nobody wants the government in their house telling them what they can and cannot do. Now, if you come from a place where it's genuine, like the government genuinely cares about the safety of these structures, then it should be free. It shouldn't cost a thing. That would allow people to be more involved in inviting the government into their homes. These are their homes, by the way. They're domiciles. They're, the place they sleep, the place they raise their kids. Do you think any of us want the government in our homes analyzing what we've done and then charging us on top of that, and then the taxes that you're going to raise off of whatever was built on the property? There's all these formulas that the government has to charge you for building on your property. My biggest complaint is really about sheds. So I want to build a 12 by 16 shed to house my lawnmower and whatever other yard equipment I have. But I can't build a structure that big without getting a permit. And that's going to cost me money. And then they're going to raise my property taxes. Why would I want to do that? Why are you stopping me from, wanting to improve my life? Here's what I'm saying. Because there's a lot of people that are building without permit. So make it free. Include it in the costs that we're already paying in property taxes. Make it a service that's provided by the government without any punitive measure. That would open up the world to the invitation for the invitation to come into our homes and take a look at what we've done to make sure we've done it right. Don't fine us. Why would you do that? Because now I don't want to do any of the permits. I want to build without permit. I want to build without your knowledge. And fuck you. Really, is what it comes down to. Is, you know what? You can take your permits, your fees, your increase in taxes, and you can just shove it. None of us are going to go through the permit process if it's punitive. Seems like everything's punitive in the world today.